Well, hello and welcome to Intermittent Gaming. Back after a brief intermission. We were streaming last night. We played a lot of Rainbow Six Siege, and then I got into a bit of Fortnite, playing the Battle Royale PvP mode. Heavily influenced, ripped off, whatever you want to call it, from PUBG, PlayerUnknown's Battleground. But a surprisingly fun mode all the same, and it's very much still in the Fortnite mode, but it's very Fortnite does PUBG. There are some key differences, which I'll try to highlight as I play through. But I mean, if you're familiar with PUBG or familiar with Fortnite, you'll probably know this anyway. But we're just going to kind of dip into the mode and have a look at how it works. And some things that I've noticed as I've been playing. Now, first of all, here we go. We're in the lobby. We hit triangle to play. As far as I can tell, I mean, you can fill the squad up here. So that's, if I click on these, I can add a player to my my party, my team. You can see on the left-hand side of the screen there, it does mention that there's supply drops. Again, inspired by, there we go, we'll keep it polite, inspired by PUBG, they'll be bringing in supply drops. And what interests me the most is duos. Now, I'm assuming that at the moment, if we go to match type, again, you see bottom right hand corner, solo, hit square, go to squad. Now, if we've got duo in there as well, that means that my mainstay gaming buddy Sonatine23 can join me, and we can try and quest for victory as a pair, rather than having to be in a squad of 4 or playing solo. Although that said, this is the kind of game that I can imagine us both getting into, playing solo, trying to kill each other as much as everyone else. Right, anyway, I'm going to head right in. I'm going to hit triangle. The avatar I've got there doesn't seem to bear any relation at all to the one that appears in the game. Usually, it might do, but it does seem to be quite random, which is I'm fine with. I don't know if in the full version or in a later version updates that you'll get to customize that more, or whether it's just they just want to keep that as a random spawn like it is on some games where you don't really have a lot of influence over what character type you're going to spawn. Just loading the match up here again. If you've played or watched any stream from PlayerUnknown Battleground, very similar setup. At the start, when it kicks us in, you'll see what I mean. If it kicks us in, here we go. So I've only I have played this before, but not a huge amount. I played a little bit last night on the stream. Our what we're calling silent running. So most of our streams will have commentary like this, camera in my face, me rabbiting on at you. But we are going to do some silent running streams. Oh, goodness me. There we go. There we go. Right. Some silent running streams where basically it's just pure gameplay. I know that some people prefer that. They would rather not listen to someone yammering on, which is fine. I understand that. I appreciate it. But I quite like this feature that you can bounce off the tyres. Interested. It's a bit silly, but good fun. Yeah, anyway, so the silent running stream we did yesterday, which included Rainbow Six Siege and then Fortnite. And then today we're doing the full commentary stream of it. You can see here we've just got like a big collected area where they're just piling all the players in, just like on PUBG. And we're up to 97 so far. I haven't played a match with a full 100. I don't know if it even does full 100. I've played with both 98 and 99, so they usually fill up. Okay, yeah, with the avatar I had. Yeah, and here you can't really do any damage. And then you're going to see the next shameless PUBG ripoff. Here we go. We are on the battle bus. Okay, you can see that at the front there. And we're about to, in the next 3 seconds, we're going to come over the island, and then you can skydive, then paraglide onto the island, and again then, well, you'll see as we go through. So far, actually, I'm going to go early today because normally I go right at the last possible minute, but I'm going to go early and I'm going to head over this way. And I think you can deploy the glider early, and then when you get so far, you can then return to skydiving if you wish. But there's a point when you get so close to the floor that it just deploys it for you. I don't really know what's over this side of the map. I've not really been here very much. That building looks interesting though. Like a prison or something, so we're going to go and investigate that. So far I have been successful enough to get into maybe the top 20 or 30, top 15 maybe once as well, but not amazingly. And because I'm coming late to this building, I've seen that there's already people here. I might even get shot down before I'm even in, so I'm actually just going to drift over this way instead. And I'll come back to there if I live. So rather than taking on the full building, I'm going to go and hit up this shack and see what we've got here. I have also noticed that there we go. So now I have a shotgun. Ammo is fairly limited, but if you get into it, find people, people have got stuff. So there's a lot of pickups as well. There's never much in any one pickup. Right, now I need to get up close because the weapon I've got here. Ooh, I see something shining over there, and I'm intrigued. So I am gonna go. I've not actually been in water yet either, but I'm gonna go and see what this is, and hope that I live long enough to do so. Again, like on PUBG, it seems like the best stuff is towards the centre of the map, and the outskirts do have some stuff too, but it's not as good. I'm already getting shot, and I'm already dead. There we go. So it did not last long. I was quite exposed there, and I was moving slowly. I was basically counting on there being not anyone really in the area. Now you can. So I placed 65th here, that's probably my worst yet. I've also noticed that my camera, my visage covers the map, and I might be better off going in the bottom left-hand corner instead. So I'm going to reset the game. I'm going to get it, but whilst it's going, I'm going to actually change my my camera settings as well as it loads up the next game. So yeah, what I'll do is I'll start the game, I'll get it searching, and then I'll just drop out, change the camera, and then I'll be back. Right, so if I hit play and then just drop out for a second, I'm going to hit go to the share features. Back soon. Ba-da-bam. Right, camera. I'm going to push the transparency down. I'm going to move to bottom left. And then hopefully that should be a bit easier to see me. There we go. Okay. 1 minute 15. Again, I tend to get into the game pretty quickly, which is good. Never waiting that long to get into this stage, or indeed to get into a match from that. It would be nice to be able to customise the character a little bit more, like I say. I mean, that's certainly more of a cherry on the top of the cake. But we'll see, maybe in the final version we'll get some. more seconds. And I think we're going to go, I'm going to attempt anyway, to return to what has worked for me in the past, of launching late rather than early and going to the far edge. One thing that took me a while to notice as well was that the fact that the battle bus comes in on a different trajectory each time. So I just kind of thought, oh well, if I'm over this part of the map, I'll just drop into dead. And then realised, oh hang on, it doesn't actually come in along the same line each time. You see most people dropping already. It does tend to get a lot first of all, then you get a good chunk in the middle, and then it does kind of peter off towards the end. The last few, fearful few, just hang on the edge. That's one thing I would like to see as well, would be, it's again tiny thing, kind of almost irrelevant, but it would be nice to see how many are left on the bus. Only 10 seconds of bus nonsense left. Oh, that could be the last one, or one of the last one. Right, now we kind of see where we want to go. I quite like the top of the mountain here, although I've launched late, so someone's probably in there, because there is, or at least last time I was on here, there was a building that had some stuff in, but it also is quite a good vantage point as well. There we go. Let's see what we've got. Yeah, one thing and as well that I've seen that's been a definite difference to PUBG, amongst others, just toilets, is oh, there is an assault rifle. Cool. There are vehicles strewn around the place. You can't actually drive any of them as yet. I don't know if that's anything they're even planning to change. Right, there we go. So you can see the eye of the storm. I don't have long to get there. Currently I'm going the wrong way from it. But you know, I'm not confident in having enough time to get across there and back. But we will see what's in here, if anything. Nothing. Lovely. Right. Okay, so we're going to head towards the circle. The eye of the storm. Again, a bit exposed here. Not too bad, as long as there's no one with a sniper rifle. The shooting mechanics are okay. I mean, I think they might have even come under some criticism, but they're not terrible. But if you're trying to take someone out at distance with an assault rifle, it's not easy to do. It's possible, but it's not easy. Okay, so we're already doing better than last time, though. We've not shot anyone at all. Mechanics are simple enough on this. If you press L2 to aim, and again, if you've got a sniper rifle, it'll scope in. Okay, we've won out there. Got quite lucky there, though. I'm guessing I can probably take this down. There we go. Alright, so now I can get some bricks, some more ammo. What I really could do with it at the moment, though, is some health. Which again, very much like PUBG. You have to get the drop on this guy. Yeah, he's got me. 45th that time. I think his weapon a little more powerful than mine. But yeah, if you can pick up bandages, and it's a shield potion you pick up, and again you've got to use these by. It takes time to use them basically. I'm just going to put this on to realise that my face has now fallen into almost complete shadow. But yeah, it's good fun. But yeah, if you can pick up bandages, you can heal up to, I think once your health goes over 75%, you can't use the bandages anymore. And the shield potion, you just drink and then you are shielded. But yeah, the breakable surfaces are a different mechanic. But also the fact that you might have seen there, you can actually build if you pick up world resources. Like I could build a wall to hide behind. I can build some set of stairs to get up to a higher level, higher area. Which some stuff, is built. The things, the drops, the guns, the ammo, the grenades, the shields will sometimes be on an area that is only accessible if you've picked up wood, if you picked up resources, and can build stairs to get up there, which I quite like, because that's something that's definitely not part of the PUBG landscape. So it is a mechanic on this that is very different. I'm still far too. You're not seeing a huge amount of building work going on, but there is some. I've certainly built in order to access things. I haven't really built any defences or anything like that. I've just built steps. I do quite like the tyres mechanic as well. They're like little launchers, little launch platforms. You can see that's happening overhead there. And you just have to, you can walk or jump on. I'll walk onto it or ping into the air. But also if I jump on. But yeah, for a totally shameless PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, what's the word? I was trying to be more polite about it, wasn't I? Homage. It is surprisingly good fun and surprisingly well put together. And what's interesting for me, from my point of view, is that I had virtually no interest in playing Fortnite. It's not. I wouldn't have said it was particularly my kind of game at all. The kind of world building creation thing, not really my bag. But this, on the other hand, has definitely very quickly become of interest to me, which I quite like. I'm going to go early this time, just see what the difference is. Right. I imagine the quicker you're down there, the better, because obviously you will then be the person getting the armour. But I kind of want to go over here. I want to go to the armour, getting the weapons. But I kind of want to go over to the forest, see what we've got here on the outskirts, using PUBG tactics. Don't rush straight into the houses. Don't get something to defend yourself with, by all means. But let the others fight it out a bit first. Trim the herd out. I'm going to aim for this little shack here. Hope that I'm currently the only one doing this. It's good. The map size is big enough that you do feel like there is at least a little bit of space to work with, but you're never that far from someone either. Right, someone's either already been here, or there was never anything here. So I'm just going to collect a couple of the resources, just in case. I don't really know what that is. Looks like there's a gun or something over there. Make sure there's no obvious signs of someone just aiming at my head and try and collect it. Might not be a gun. No. What have we got? Just ammo. Ammo, no gun. Not so good. Right. I'm going to need me a weapon. Where am I going to go? I guess we're going this way. It's like a building over there. How long have I got? I've got 3 minutes. Is that long enough to check out that building? It might be. We're going to risk it. Problem is, if someone's already been in here, it'll be cleaned out, and this is just a waste of time. But it doesn't look as though everything's gone. Ooh. There we go, shield potion, let's get that drunk. Right. Now we have a bit more shielding, and we do have a weapon. It looked like there was something underneath as well. So we're going to go down and have a look. Revolver, ammo, all good stuff. But now we are... don't like having to go through this. Oh, there's something over there, but I've not got the time. Because I don't actually know how far I'm going to have to travel. And I've only got 2 minutes to get to the Eye of the Storm. Come on, come on. There we go. We're moving. Ah, there's a shack. There might be something useful in the shack. There is. It's wood though, that's not actually all that useful. Oh, I say that, it might prove to be useful, but at the moment I'm not impressed. Right. What are we down to? We're down to 40. But I am not yet. The good thing is that at this time, when you've only got a minute and a half left, that places like this, and there might be people there, but it is less likely because we're so far from the Eye of the Storm. The downside is that I'm really far from the Eye of the Storm. So I might end up just being dead. The way this is going, there's a very good chance of that happening. Getting caught in the storm. I can't even see the edge of it yet. Oh, this is going to be close, or I'm going to be dead. I'm just going to have to go for it and just hope that no one sees me. Yeah, it's still not even come to the edge of the map. I probably should have set off a bit sooner than this. 30 seconds. It's still not at the edge of the map. This is not looking good. Come on. Nope, no sign. I think this might be game over. Ah, man. Oh no, it's just the storm shrinking. Eye of the Storm shrinking. Am I in the Eye of the Storm? Okay, now I'm puzzled because I don't really know. Okay. What we got here? Ah! He knew I was there. Right, so that time collected some stuff, killed no one. Right, so start of the map did not work as well for me. Although I suppose I got lower down, but I didn't really do a lot. Let's go. I haven't tried squad yet. Just feels like the kind of game where you would want to have an actual squad that you could be in touch with. But when the duo comes up, we'll definitely, I would imagine that the Momoman and I, Sonatine 23 that is, will definitely partake. Right. Still don't know how, or even if, you can look at the map once you're in the game. I don't know if that is a thing. But yeah, controls are simple enough. R2 does most of the damage. Shooting, or L2 to aim if you've got a gun. Don't know what happens if you drop from a distance. L1 ducks you down, and then circle. Oh yeah, triangle changes your weapon. Hold it to get your pickaxe back, or tap it to cycle your weapons, your armor, your not armor. I keep saying armor, don't not armor. Cycle your weapons, your potions, your bandages, and then if you hit circle, it takes you to builder mode, so I can build myself some cover. Or stairs, or whatever else it might be, if you've got the resources. But yeah, I could do to see if there's a way to actually view the map as a whole. Oh, lots of people want the factory. Crikey. Okay, let's go and factor in the things. Does seem to be petering off a little bit here. Where shall we go today? I kind of want to go to the middle of that forest just to see if the Master Sword is there. I'm sure it isn't, but let's go find out anyway. Get a bit more over that way first. But yeah, I can say that so far I have not won a game, but also I haven't been killed before I've landed, which I know can happen. I'm pretty sure it can happen. There's lots of people dying already. Before I've even hit the ground, we're down 20 people. Near enough. Right, there we go. It's forced me to at this point, so I'm gonna go into. It looks kind of like a maze. Can't tell if anyone's followed me down. Doesn't look like it, at least not yet. Let's go see what we've got. Okay, we've got ammo, no weapons. Oh, there's a box there. What have we got here? Health kit, fantastic. Oh, that was brilliant. Right, still not the best weapon, but not terrible. Edit. Okay. So yeah, definitely looks kind of like a maze to find your way out of. So definitely decent stuff there in terms of health items and ammo, but not a huge amount of weaponry at the moment. Right, looks like some more buildings up this way. Just gonna try and keep an eye out for other people. Use some trees as cover. we got here? Mushrooms. Intrigued by these. Okay, they didn't really seem to achieve much, but never mind. Aha! There we go, more ammunition and an assault rifle. Not the worst place to land. Again, I just got to be careful. Right, we are already in the eye of the storm. That's always good. There's no obvious ways of checking the map. That just gives me my inventory. Is that the same? I think that's the same woods. Right, let's progress this way. See what we find. You've just got to be constantly on the swivel as well, just hoping that no one spots you. Plus my memory sucks, remembering where I've been and stuff, never my strongest. But at least I've got a bit of a better weapon this time. Usually you can tell whether people have been through an area by how clear it is. So people not been here yet. I'm not sure. I think, as I understand it, that the green weapons like that will be more powerful, but obviously it's slower firing. Better for up close. Alright, I'm just going to tackle the brow of this hill, keep myself central for now, to make sure there's no one obviously following me. Okay. Just keep it moving. See if there's anything up here. Where I've done best in the past is when I've been able to procure a sniper rifle, because I'm definitely a distance. Oh, so far I've been at very much a distance shooter on this game. What we've got a shotgun shells, kind of the opposite of what I needed. Submachine gun. Let's swap that one out. No, it doesn't appear to be any better, but never mind. Right, what have we got here then? Now I can't actually tell whether they've been opened or not. I think I'm going to have to get closer to find out, which also means I'm going to be more exposed. I mean to build. Yeah, definitely, we've definitely had people here. Which means there still could be people here. It also means those buildings are likely to be cleared out. So let's move on. What's that big pumpkin looking thing there? That looks awesome. Gotta go and investigate that. Someone shooting at me or just shooting in general? There we go. Right, there's stuff to be had down there. clipped him. Right. I might move on. Oh, something else up here. More shotgun shells. Right, we'll leave that for now, I think. Put ourselves back in the eye of the storm. This will be where it's getting dangerous. Not done well with forests historically, so I'm going to avoid that one. See what we got here. Thinking about building some cover. Ooh. Darn. Okay, place 22. Try again. Oh, it's over so quickly. Let's get stuck in. So you're never waiting that long. Usually anyway, to get back into a game. I imagine once you get sort of brave enough to jump in to the middle, I might try again for the middle. I'll jump on a bit cold. Again, it seems like there is just the one map. I don't know if the spawns in the map are identical each time, or if they're random, like where things spawn. Oh, there we go. Using doors as well is quite handy. Again, I assume PUBG aficionados know that you open doors, raid buildings, and when the doors close, or if a door is closed, That usually means that uh, people haven't been in there. I made a tactical error here. There is a shack over here, but I don't think I'm the only one going for it. What have we got? Okay. You guys can fight over it all you want. I'm away. Doesn't seem like anything's down there. I am sort of intrigued. But yeah, so I've now started by jumping off. I've landed where there's 2 or 3 people, and we've duked it out with our pickaxes, and not letting really anyone's come off particularly good. Yeah. Doesn't even appear to be a way up that way. Back in the water. But at least I know there is a gun here. Right. Now I'm armed. Can I live long enough to use it? I hate the water. Just feel uber exposed. Oh, something there as well. Where do I go? There's more ammo. Quite a lot of stuff here if you don't mind putting with a stupid swamp. Building materials. Ooh, rockets. I've had them before. Of course, now you probably need something to actually shoot them with. Okay, really use some health. That's what I could do with right now. Alright, we've hurt him. But if he's got bandages, it doesn't matter anyway. Let's reload. Yeah, this doesn't feel like I'm going to live long here. We'll see. Yeah? It's ended. Okay, I'll be there in a sec. Don't know at all if this is the kind of place that would... It does, it does, it does. Right, okay, I should use one more. There we go, once we go over 75%, or maybe that's all you can reload it to. So, 2 bandages. Something else. What's this? Semi-auto shotgun. Ooh. Oh crap. Yeah, I'm not sure I can... and how much it shrinks. But yeah, I could be out of luck here. That is putting in a fair old distance. Oh, I don't want to get lost in the storm. Go, 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 go. Ah, it really comes in when it goes. Maybe show how long it takes to use bandages. I'll try it on 20. We just hope for the best. Ah, there's no way. Taken by the storm. Right, back shortly. Right. Right, let's fire up another again. Come on this time. Last one standing. Oh, there we go. We were 93 at the start this time. And I think I am going to go for the corner. Forms. And then we've got to move. Yeah, definitely someone else in this area. And look at him. How about he not? One down. Right, so storm's going to form there. That helps. See if this dude's got anything worthwhile. Not really. Okay, we've now discovered that fall damage is definitely a thing. Have to be a bit more careful. But you can do quite a lot with sliding. Let's see what we've got this way. Don't really know what that is. Cool. Again, not really anything. Right, see if it gives any indication of where the storm goes next. quite there yet. Yeah, it does. Right. That's right, because we're not actually that far away from it. Oh, right, okay, darling. Right, we're right on the outside of it at the minute. Quick look in this truck, see what's there. Just ammo, not that exciting. It looks like there's still stuff in this house. We'll go see. Definitely. Best yet. Oh. 3 to go. Well, this is interesting. Never really thought about that actually, the end game being quite useful for building. And watching for people's approach. Let's see. Now that's an interesting tactic. Oh, that was a close game. Probably needed something to take him out a little bit quicker. Good though. Right, I think we are going to have to leave it there. Unfortunately, something else has come up, but we'll probably be back either Tuesday for Siege or possibly Fortnite Duo, depending if that's out. Yeah, so probably multiplayer Tuesday night, 8:30 onwards, stream of Fortnite Battle Royale or Rainbow Six Siege. We may do later on, depending on time, we might do a silent running Fortnite stream. We've also got Yakuza Kiwami to play through, and again, story driven game. That one definitely we're thinking silent stream for that one. Silent running. But yeah, we'll keep you posted via Twitter. You can follow at Intermittent365 on Twitter, or also on Facebook, although Facebook tends to just be the updates of streams as they're happening. We haven't got anyone really managing that yet, but if and when we do, that'll be up there. But Twitter at Intermittent365 is probably the best way, or indeed just to subscribe to us on twitch.tv/intermittentgaming. Thank you very much for watching, or for watching back, depending on when you're watching. We will see you next time, because now it is time for another intermission. Goodbye.